Good morning, Unity. Happy Sunday. I invite you all to get on your feet, start the morning with us, and just come on in. All right, here we go. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, just come on in. Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, let's clap our hands. Let's go. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one. One big family. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. Oh my God. Happy Sunday. You got an hour more rest than Happy Sunday. Let's say it like we mean it. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Woohoo. Yay. That's wonderful. Welcome. Good to have you here today. How's everybody doing? Is it a good day so far? Yes. A good week so far? Yes. A good life so far? Yes. All right. Sometimes I have been accused, not to my face, but others have talked amongst yourself or to the board, that I've been political about some of the things I've been sharing. I'm not talking about politics, I'm talking about morality. Politics is when you run for office, right? Politics is when you run for office, but when we become a servant, a public servant, we then are the president or Congress or what for the whole country. We're here to celebrate and to hold everybody as important, as loved. Whatever we need in our lives, we know because we live in this wonderful country, we are supported. It's been challenging this past year. Without doubt, it's been challenging this year. But I want to share a little bit of good news with you, okay? Because we've been, So I said, what can we share today that will keep us lifted up? All right, first good news is Jeff Bezos' ex-wife. Her name is Kimberly Scott. She has donated, she got a really large settlement when she got divorced. She has donated over $19 billion to over 2,500 nonprofits. She just gave $70 million to the United Negro College Fund. Is that wonderful? There are billionaires giving. It's wonderful, it's terrific. Because our government has cut back almost to nothing HIV research, the rest of the planet is taking it up. At the University of Cologne, they've recently discovered a new antibody that is permanently disabling the virus. They're real excited about this. Yay! And third, for the first time in history, wind and solar energy now outpace coal and fossil fuel. It's happening. It's happening. We're finding healing. Even if we have to do it individually, come together to do it, we're doing it, right? Healing is happening. No matter what's happening in DC, no matter what's happening in any of our governments. So let's take a breath. Let go. Today we're here to get excited. We're here to get divinely angry. which is a little different than the other kind. We're divinely angry with love and joy. Our affirmation is in your bulletin. It's here. It is, I am alive, alert, awake, and enthusiastic about my life. My spirit knows it and my body shows it. Let's affirm that together with energy, with joy, and with anger. Together. I am alive, alert, awake, and enthusiastic about my life. My spirit knows it and my body shows it. Excellent. Take a breath, close your eyes. Go to your heart. Go within. God, right here, right now, is the power. The one and only power. Nobody outside of myself has power. And yet, what am I doing when I see injustice? What is my response when I see what isn't working for everyone? We let that energy come forth and we focus it like a laser with love, with joy, to know that we are all perfectly created. We are all one with the one. I know I am alive, alert, awake, and enthusiastic about all the good coming forth in my world right now. I know it for you as well. Jesus said, when I lift myself up, I lift everybody up. When I know that I am one with God, I know you are one with God. And that nothing is impossible, ever. Take a deep breath and let go. I am alive, alert, awake, and enthusiastic about my life. My spirit knows it, my body shows it. Now, this week, forever. And so it is. Let's everybody get up. Turn to your neighbor, wish each other a happy Sunday.
Good morning, Unity. It's like musical chairs. When the music stops, we all sit down. And as always, you can keep this love and enthusiasm and zeal going right after the service in Friendship Hall. That's why we have it. So good morning. I am Reverend Nicholas Gunn. I'm one of the staff ministers here. I teach class on Sunday mornings. Thank you. Lead the prayer ministry. And we are so glad that you all chose to come to Unity this Sunday morning. We hope you find it a wonderful place to find community, friendship, and spiritual fulfillment. All right. And one of the best things we have about Unity is our music. I'd like to welcome James McCoy.
Thank you, Nicholas. So good to see all of you this morning. Won't you please welcome with us once again at the piano and the keyboard, Mr. John Rose. And we're very fortunate to have her with us this morning, a very good friend of ours we haven't worked together since, I don't think, Unity of Fort Lauderdale days back in like 2005, 20 years ago. A very good friend of ours and an excellent drummer. Won't you please welcome Miss Julie Jacobs. And our featured soloist this morning, won't you please welcome back Miss Karina Iglesias. And we have a a song from a show called Kicks, the Showgirl musical, right? Not to be confused with Taylor Swift, The Life of a Showgirl. Let's not be confused about that. And then we have the other song is from Barbra Streisand, of course.
Okay. Thank you so much. Always some fun music here, Unity. All right. Do we have any first-time visitors with us today? Please raise your hand. Thank you for joining us. We're going to give you a card. If you bring that to our gift store after the service, you'll get a gift. Find out more about us. And just quickly, hello online for those of us. We always stream online, although most of our snowbirds are back. But for whatever reason, if you need to catch us online, we stream online, so you can come see us every Sunday. Okay, I have a few brief community updates for you. So these are all in the bulletin, which you got when you walked in, and we also send out an email every Thursday with all of this. So I'm going to go through it quickly for you. So we have our store. It's fabulous, and Diane Cedar's back, one of our snowbirds. Open from 12 to 1 after the service. Anyone that has a November birthday, you can get 10% off today only. So go check it out. We have Sorry? We'll do that later. We'll do that in a minute. You know, we have an order of service, Diane, okay? All right, stay in line. Thank you. We have hospitality over at Friendship Halls, so you can come have a snack and continue that great energy when you're standing and greeting with each other right over there through the double doors, okay? So, coming up on November 23rd, we're having the Bountiful Banquet, okay? It's a tradition we do every year. We basically have a Thanksgiving dinner together as a community. This is the Sunday immediately before Thanksgiving. If you want to contribute, please sign up to bring food. I think there's a sign up in the lobby. And we also will have, okay, there's a note. Next week, we will not have hospitality because we're going to be celebrating all of our volunteers with a lunch off-site. So, frankly, that's most of our community is a volunteer. So, all of us volunteers, we're all going to be going, and the board is treating us all to a wonderful night and a celebration as a community for the volunteers. Always on Sunday, we have prayer chaplains. So as prayer chaplain coordinator, I love Unity Prayer. If you've never had Unity Prayer, can our chaplains please stand up? Thank you. They're wearing purple name tags, so you can identify them by their purple name tags. Find one of them after the service. They're always available for prayer if something uplifts you from the message or something going on in your life. Just try it out. Some special Unity Prayer with a chaplain. Okay, today we started a brand new Power Hour. So I teach a class every Sunday at 9:30 before the service. And I started one on New Thought Nexus, which is a new digital ministry with an AI-powered library of New Thought texts that I created. And I'm happy to share it with our community. We're going to be exploring New Thought teachings using AI tools to do it. So if you want to be on the cutting edge of how to mix spirituality and technology, come join us on Sundays at 9:30. All right. Today, also, I don't think we have a slide for this, but right after the service at 12:30, so get your snack and then come in, we're having Rainbow Unity at 12:30. So all the LGBT members of our community or visitors, you're always welcome. Oh, we do have a slide, great. And this is in the west area of Friendship Hall. So please come join us for Rainbow Unity. On Sunday, November 16th, we have our own Reverend Darby, who's not here today, but she wrote a book. She wrote a book, and she's coming and doing a workshop to tell you all about her brand new book on gratitude, and it's going to be at workshop after the service with a book signing at 12:30 in the sanctuary. So come join and see that on November 16th. Okay, so as always, you can check out all of the things that are going on unitybroward.org/events. I do have one other announcement that we don't have a slide for, but we had a major natural disaster this week in the Caribbean, in Jamaica, Hurricane Melissa. There's a lot of devastation there. I have several Jamaican coworkers whose families were just absolutely devastated. So as a community, we're going to be sending out an email to do a collection for Hurricane Melissa relief. So look out for that in your inbox this week. It's a way to demonstrate, share our prosperity of the world in those in need. So please consider donating. All right, and that's all I have for announcements. So at this time, we're going to go in for the daily word and do some prayer. Our daily word for today, hold on a minute, is joy. I put my heart, my joy, and my spirit into all that I do. I am enthusiastic in all my undertakings. Will you please know that affirmation with me together? I put my heart, my joy, my spirit into all that I do. I am enthusiastic in all my undertakings. Enthusiastic people always put something joyful into their work. How we enjoy friends and family who are enthusiastic about their life's work, excited even about life itself. How life seems to take on new meaning when life-loving friends and loved ones are at hand. When we put our hearts and spirit into our work, we cause it to flourish. The employee who has the spirit of enthusiasm is sure to make their work prosper and is sure to bring prosperity to others as well. The spirited individual seems to manifest more of God's joyful good than does the person who is low in divine energy. We affirm with gratitude, I put my heart, my joy, my spirit into all that I do. I am enthusiastic in all my undertakings, and so it is.
So it don't look too good from here. Everything around is going too fast. No, it don't look too good from here. But don't worry ever, it won't last. 'Cause we people today are blessed by a guiding star. Yes, look up always. Don't you know what times these are? These are the good times. These are the great times. These are the best times there's ever gonna be. These are the bright times. These are the right times. These are the greatest times we're ever gonna see. And there's no telling how happy we are now We're much too busy laughing to see how lucky we are and how perfect life can be. And look out the window, there's nothing but good times as far as I can see. These are the good years, these are the great years, these are the best years we're ever gonna hold. These are the bright years, these are the right years, these are the greatest years. They're great, they're right, they're old. And there's no telling what's out there before us. We're gonna make the future adore us. How lucky we are, and we don't have a care. And look out the window, the storm has gone, and the rainbow's shining there. These are the good times, these are the great times, these are the best times we're ever gonna hold. These are the bright times, these are the right times, these are the greatest times. They're great, they're right, they're old.
Thank you. That was beautiful. I love that song. That song is so great. These are the, I think Dickens says, either the best of times, these are the worst of times, the best times. The rest, we're getting through it. We're doing it. We're lifting ourselves up. Birthdays. We got to do birthdays. How many? November birth babies, stand. Who are our Novembers? Wow, there's 1, 2, 3. Hi. Hey, welcome. Yay. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Scorpios. Happy birthday to you. Wonderful. I am a Scorpio baby myself in 2 weeks. I'll be 70. So weird. I was only 35 2 years ago. How did that happen? Time is an illusion. It truly is. Oh, gosh. Take a breath. We're going to go on a ride. Okay, my original title for this talk was Divine Anger Part 975. Part of being on the planet is going through all the emotions that we're going to go through, which really runs the gamut, doesn't it? Being consciously on the spiritual path, keeping prayed up, as we call it, being constantly, consistently in meditation time, looking for the good in every creation of God is tremendously exhausting work, isn't it? Being a truth student is not easy. We certainly know the truth, and doing it every day and holding to the truth is really challenging sometimes. We have to just admit that. It is not always easy to do that. I remember a Unity minister about 25 years ago or so, writing an open letter to us, her colleagues in the field, telling us that her adult son had been murdered and that she was leaving ministry, she was quitting her church, totally leaving ministry because a minister has to practice forgiveness, and she was both unable and unwilling to forgive the person who killed her son. She wrote, "I can't in good conscience continue to pretend that my congregants should do what I'm not able to do for myself." I didn't know this minister. I had heard of her, but I certainly could get that she was in a huge amount of pain, huge amount of grief, of anger, of doubt concerning her immense loss, as any of us would be. Nobody should lose a son, and certainly having one murdered is unthinkable. And while I understood her reasoning for leaving ministry, I thought and still think that she would have been very powerful in the emotional processing of her loss to allow her community to help her. Because we're here about healing. Unity is about the healing place where we can come no matter what we're going through. Whether it's the loss of a son or a spouse or some part of our body function or our prosperity, whatever it is, we are here as a healing element. So many people have said to me, I didn't come to Unity because, well, I lost my job and I didn't want people affirming at me. We're just here to love you. That's all. Our job is to be here to love you right where you are and to know the Spirit is at work. Now, it was at this point in creating this message that my thoughts about ministry began to go in 1,000 different directions. People said, do you like being a minister? I love being a minister. There are times it's really frustrating. There are times it's really challenging. There are times I cannot think of a better job than to be in front of you and share this wonderful truth that we have. And yet it's not easy. It's not an easy job. In New Thought Spirituality, we teach that we're meant to express our authentic selves, but when we do, as leaders, those who make up our communities often get really upset with us for sharing truth. Like, whoa, what is Paul saying? Did you hear what Paul said today? Did you hear what they're talking about? Eric Butterworth, our Unity minister, late Unity minister, at Lincoln Center and best-selling author of Discover the Power Within You, and my boss for 3 years as his associate, felt that he could not be truthful with the community in New York or with the Unity population in general, talking about his healing journey through Parkinson's. It got to a point where new people would come to Avery Fisher Hall and complain they couldn't understand the old guy up there. For people who were new, they were baffled as to what he was talking about because his Parkinson's didn't allow him to articulate in the way that people could really understand. One Monday morning when I got to work, I picked up the phone. Eric and I alternated every other Sunday, so one Sunday he spoke and the next one I would. And the Monday that he spoke the day before, somebody called and said, I came there for the first time and I couldn't understand what the guy was saying. Why is he there? When Eric's wife, Olga, who was kind of the center administrator, came over and said, who was that on the phone? And I shared with her what he had said. She said, that's not true. And she stormed out of the office. They simply did not want to go through the authentic healing portion of what was going on and saying, there is a challenge going on here. Toward the end of his ministry, Eric admitted that he could have shared his healing issue with the community, that they would have been there for him. They would have been there to uplift him. Those who were close to him had an inkling of what was going on. But one day I said to Eric, in a moment we met on Tuesday mornings, I said, Eric, you hired me to do this work, and I would like to know what's going on. And in a moment of complete honesty, he said, well, I'm still here because if I didn't, my wife would have nothing to do. I thought, wow, okay, all right. And even after he made transition, Olga stayed on for another 3 years, so she continued to be a part of the ministry. The New Thought movement puts great stock in authenticity and truthfulness, but oddly, again, we get very upset when the teachings don't immediately seem to work. People come to Unity for the first time and they think, oh, I understand that, I should be able to apply it, and there we go. I had somebody in New York come to me once who had been there for 3 months, and he said, well, I came here because my abundance was an issue and I haven't really seen it improve, so the teachings don't work and I'm leaving. And I said, and this guy was an actor and he was a performer, I said, when you first began dancing, how long did it take you to be able to do a kick above your head, to do a split, to do a chaîné turn? He said, it took a long time. And I said, truth is like studying dance. It takes a little while for us to get it. We understand what truth is, and then we apply it every single day until we see it begin to work. When you first begin singing lessons, you can't hit a high C. But we continue, we practice, and we practice. Our spiritual work is an art. We have to apply what we learn here on Sunday morning and during classes for it to work during our lives, during the week. If we don't apply it but only listen to it, we're just getting theory. So we have to apply the truth that we get here on Sunday morning all the time. At the last center I was hired in, I told them, here's what I see you need to do to succeed. I have been doing this work for 30 years. I know how church works. They said, great, you're hired. And when I did what I said I was going to do, they fired me because it turned out they didn't really want what I had to share. They wanted me to come in to raise the money, but they only wanted to stay with 12 people. When we grew it to 70 people, they got nervous and had to let me go, because what I told them was actually unfolding. When that happened, a former board member called me and said, I wish I had told you about this community before you got here so you could have made an informed decision. I said, what was that? And he said, what I needed to share with you was that this community is in healing mode, that they are intellectually superior, spiritually arrogant, and emotionally stunted. That would have helped. That would have helped to know at that point what I was getting myself into. But there was such fear that what they were doing, where they were doing it, was not working because people in the city couldn't get to where they were, way out in the outer edges of the city. So now there are two or three of them meeting online on Sunday morning, and that's it. They did not want to grow. They wanted money to be there without them having to give up anything. What did Einstein say? Doing the same thing over and over again with the idea it's going to change is insane. It doesn't happen. We have to be willing to move forward. We have to be willing to change your mind, change your life, change what you're doing, change where we are. So-called truth students often don't want the truth. They want to hear everything is wonderful. Here's an affirmation. If we hold the affirmation, everything's going to be great. But we have a journey to go through. We have a healing journey to go through to get to that place. And it looks scary, and it can seem very dark, and it can seem very confusing. But we're here for each other to get through that. That's why we have Unity of Broward, to do that with each other, because it can be very lonely work. In Unity's early days, it was supposed to be a movement of all of God's creation, unless, and remember, Unity was founded in 1889 in Missouri. This is shortly after the Civil War, and Missouri was a southern state. Seems to be Midwest, but it really is southern in mentality. So a lot of challenges were going on even in the early days of Unity. Turns out if you were a person of color, you had to stay downtown in Kansas City 15 miles away. In 1920, that was not an easy trip. You had to take a bus from Kansas City to Unity Village. People of color couldn't use the pool at Unity Village up to 1967. The man who let the black children into the pool was fired. And they drained the pool and refilled it. That's part of our history. It's an ugly part. But we have to look at that and see, where have we come from and where are we going to? Johnnie Coleman, Unity's first female ordained minister of color. I knew Johnnie. She was an extraordinary woman. Loved her so much. She wasn't allowed to stay on grounds at Unity Village when she was in seminary. Her classmates boycotted the classes until she was allowed to live with them in the dorm on grounds. I was so proud of them. Unity's first out gay minister, Ernest Wilson, was sent to LA to open a church. He couldn't stay at Unity Village until he retired in the late 80s. Mr. Fillmore said, "Your kind will do better in LA." Well, he was right. He did great in LA. He was on the Today Show with Betty White for years. So he was on his right place, but Mr. Fillmore said, "Love you over here." A classmate of mine in ministerial school and seminary wouldn't talk to me and two other out ministerial students because we were gay. Just completely ignored us, even when we were in prayer circles together. I helped lead a gay lesbian retreat at Unity Village a number of years ago, until they got really nervous about gay people scaring away, as they told me, we're afraid of losing our conservative donors. So we need to change the name of the retreat from the Gay Lesbian Rainbow Retreat to Diversity. Diversity. Okay. So when I got there, it was quite a large turnout. But the first part of the sign-up was from the gays and lesbians and bisexual truth students who thought they were coming to a gay lesbian retreat. And then the second half, when it became the diversity retreat, we had half elderly, wonderful, charming, terrific, glowing black ladies from Detroit. They were beautiful. I loved everybody who was at that retreat. But you can imagine, when you don't tell the truth, when you're not sharing the truth, what kind of hijinks ensued when people thought they were coming to two different retreats at one time. I was one of the facilitators. I didn't get to go on till Wednesday, and it was Sunday when everybody was meeting and going, "Oh, hi, how are you? It's great to..." So they got into their prayer circles, and one of the gay guys said to one of the elderly ladies, "How did you come out?" And she said, "By bus." And he said, no, I mean, when did you come out?" And she said, "Yesterday." "Really? And you're here today?" "Yes." And he said to her, "When did you know she were a lesbian?" "I'm not a lesbian." "Then why are you at a gay retreat?" "We're at a gay retreat." It was a sitcom if it wasn't so serious. And I said, "Oh dear." And none of the facilitators were mentioning it. Nobody was talking about it. So it got a little weird for a couple of days. Until Wednesday came, and I said, "You know what? Half of us thought we were doing one retreat, and half of us thought we were doing another retreat." I said, "Can we all here agree that we're truth students? And it doesn't really matter who we are, but we're Unity truth practitioners, and we can begin now to have a full, complete retreat." And they went, "Yes!" And from there on, it was great. But nobody was sharing the truth up to that point, that there was fear going on, so people thought they were in a different place. We need to be truthful. We need to be authentic. We need to be open with each other about our journey, about what we're doing here. So as a Unity minister, I've dealt with my fair share of anger from people who don't really care what I have to share. Some about where we are with our morality and our government, and some people don't like that I share about our wonderful unity and diversity. As an openly gay minister, I've been attacked by fundamentalists, which is always kind of fun, because they want to throw Bible, and I know Bible well, so I throw it right back, and they go, okay. I've been snubbed by my colleagues. I've been passed over for committee work at Unity Village World Headquarters. It's a lot better now, but when I first began the work, it was really quite challenging. Still, as a white guy in his culture, I have privilege that many don't have, even in 2025, which is insane to think about. Even in 2025, why are they still passing laws to limit voting rights? Why are they even considering it? We all have voting rights. Now they're looking to change it. Why are transgendered people still denied their rightful rights in this country? People choose to say, here's who I am, and let's celebrate it. Not say, well, why do you think you are that way? That's none of your business, none of my business. As Terry Cole Whitaker says, what people think about me is none of my business. What people think about you really doesn't matter because you're living your life. Why, for the love of God, are women not allowed to be in charge of their own bodies in our country in 2025? It's insane. Now the Supreme Court wants to take up marriage equality? Wow, okay, I think we're stepping backwards here. Now, if you're like me, you're thinking, how can I, a spiritually aware person, deal with imbalance in democracy that is slowly seeming to erode everything that we have worked so hard for? What do I do with this anger that I feel inside me, this rage, this wanting things to be equitable for everybody, but it isn't happening? What do I do with this feeling of injustice I'm going through? Through the years, I've talked a lot about anger, hence part 975. Anger is a part of the human experience, and it always has been and always will be. I really believe that anger is the human response to a non-recognition of our divine selves. It's a human response to putting the love of God out there, but being cut off. As kids, we were dismissed as not fully human, right? What do you know? You're a kid. Do it because I told you to. Remember that one? Well, you're doing something else. Don't pay attention. Don't pay attention to what I'm doing. You do what I tell you to do. I was physically abused at times in my life because I was a convenient punching bag for those adults who hadn't worked through their own healing issues. Then we hear, you're a kid, you're a teenager, get over it. You're just being overly sensitive because fill in the blank. Back in Jesus' time, his people, the Jews, were being killed by the Romans every day, even if they looked at them the wrong way. Romans could just kill you because you didn't matter to them. Nothing could be done. And what did Jesus say to them? Fear not. The power of God within you is greater than anything outside of you. So the desire for a Messiah to finally come was very intense for the Hebrew people. Then they said, we're dying here. Where's the Messiah? Where's the one who's going to take care of us? This country rabbi drew crowds because of a simple teaching like, you are God's, but you forgot. Ask and you will receive, but you didn't ask. So ask and you will receive. You and God are one. They said, how dare you, a mere man, say that you and God are one? It says, well, it says so in the Psalms. It's right here. It's right in the scripture, right in the very beginning. You are God's. Little less than angels. when you remember that all the power of the universe is within you at this very moment. And we can use it to make our lives work. Cool stuff, right? Then, with Jesus saying all this stuff, he went and killed the fig tree. Why? Because his blood sugar was low. Because he was hungry. You don't have fruit for me, you're dead. Well, oh, wow, okay. Not even in season, but okay. Wow, cranky. And then he turned over a table in the courtyard at the temple. Why? Because they were selling souvenir postcards and keychains. How dare you? Then the night he was arrested, his best friends got drunk and fell asleep, and he said, I'm about to die here, and you're sleeping. Some friends. This guy who knew his oneness with God more than any other person on the planet was totally ticked off at everybody. Trees, you, and don't even talk to me, because you don't know what's going to happen. God and I are one. Huh? Even when he was on the cross, he said, why have you forsaken me? What's going on here? Fully human, fully divine. He got angry, and yet he knew how to focus it. Thich Nhat Hanh, the Buddhist priest, said, just because anger is present doesn't mean the capacity to love and accept is not there. Love is always in you. So even when we're going through that, love is still present. I learned years ago that anger is frustrated love. Anger is love that we shine forth and is shut down. When we put the love out there and it's rejected, the energy that love is channeled back as separation and danger. Oh, my love is not accepted. It's dangerous for me to be here. It's an incorrect notion, but yet we do that. We turn that energy into ourselves, and we begin to poison ourselves. So that anger in and of itself is not bad, it's just displaced. We send it out, it's rejected, we let it come back to hurt us. Thich Nhat Hanh also said, the Buddha never advised us to stop anger. He taught us to go back to ourselves and take good care of it. I love that. Take good care of your anger. He said, anger is like a howling baby, suffering and crying. Your anger is your baby. The baby needs his mother to embrace him. Embrace your baby anger. It's your teacher. It's a baby. It's holy. He said, just embrace your anger. Just breathe in and out. That is good enough. When you breathe, your baby will feel relief right away. Do that. Breathe in. Hold. Let go. Breathe all that out. Breathe in again. Fill up your lungs. Breathe out. Even that much helps us to release. So when you're angry, go back to that baby within. Go back to that teacher, that power, to bring it back to you instead of dissipating it. Bring it back and control it. He said, after 10 or 20 minutes, your anger will open herself to you, and suddenly you will see the true nature of your anger. You will see why you are angry. Now, the next point is really important. I really want us to get this. If your house is on fire, the most urgent thing to do is to put the fire out, not to run after the person you believe said it. Do we hear that? Tend to your anger first, not to the person who lit it. If you run after them, your house will burn down while you are chasing him. So we have to take care of our own emotional, spiritual well-being first. What do they say on the airplane? Put the mask on yourself first, then afterwards, whoever's sitting next to you. We have to take care of anger within first, not the individual. Not the person or people that are making you angry. Take care of it within, focus it with love, and then share what you need to share. Be with the anger. What is the anger telling you? The anger is love turned inside out. But what is it telling me about what I need to know, what I need to do? Remember, anger is that energy put out that is seemingly rejected. My dog passed in August, but for 13 years, Wendy taught me so much about love. She was the most loving angel I have ever seen on this planet. She would run up to anybody and say, I love you. How are you? I'm Wendy. And if they rejected her, she went, okay, and then she went to somebody else. She didn't get angry. She didn't bite them. She went, oh, you're lost. Okay, I'm going over to you now because I really love you. And I love you, and I love you, and I love you. Okay, and I love you, and I love you. Be like Wendy. Put the love out. If they don't want that love, if they reject it, go, okay. I'm still love. I still have this love. I still am this love. You may be angry for any number of reasons. You watch the news today, that will do it. Turn the news off. Do what you need to do to take care of you. Women are unsafe now in a number of states trying to control you. What am I to do? What is mine to do? To write a letter, to call, to protest, to march? What is mine to do? DC is not doing their job. What do we need to do? What is Spirit telling me is mine to do? What is my voice saying? Some people are still angry at COVID. COVID took away 4 years of my life. Okay, what are we doing now? What are we doing now? Et cetera, et cetera. So my anger at what's going on outside, I need to take care of me. So what is love within me telling me? What is that anger telling me about what I see? And now I bring that anger back with love and joy. And what do I do about it? The answer, again, number one is to remember my joy. We've been talking about joy for the past few weeks. Joy is the power of God, the most ineffable, unfailable sign that God is right here, right now. It lifts us up and gives us the energy to move forward to do what we're here to do. And number two, I love myself enough to love anyway. I love myself enough to love my life, to love what I'm doing, to love people around me, to celebrate who I am right here and right now, regardless of what other people are doing. If they're angering me, I can take that and say, what is, for me, it's injustice, not even about myself. I don't really care about what people think about me. I'm here to do my life, and if people don't like it, okay. I get a little angry about injustice done to other people. That really is one of the things that I'm here to work on. But I do that by loving and saying, well, what is mine to do? To write, to share, to vote, to affirm my good, to protest peacefully when I'm here to. What am I here to do? I'm here to love, as Bishop John Shelby Spong told me, to love wastefully. I love that term, love wastefully, because we can never lose it. The more love we give, the more we have. The more love I put out there and just throw it out there, the more love I get back. Maybe not from one individual or another, but love is who I am. So what do I need to do? I need to forgive myself. I need to forgive others. Again, forgiveness is not to lose my powers, to gain my powers, to gain my life back. To say, I forgive you because I am important. What you did to me, you were doing to yourself, but I was a convenient target. So it wasn't about me, it was about you. And I'm taking my power back to say, it was a lesson and the scars will always be there, and yet I can move forward and know that I'm a strong child of God. And I need to find the blessings in my life. I need to surround myself with people that bless me and I can be a blessing for them, who celebrate who you are. That's why we're here. Your anger is valid. What you're feeling is valid, but you're poisoning yourself because it is not healthy to bottle it up and to turn it back. You poison yourself and they win. We're not letting that happen. We are powerful creations of God, and we get to say the truth. We get to say what's happening. The old consciousness of the old guard is fading away, and they're holding on with dear life, but it can't work. It will not work because love is too powerful. I invite you to close your eyes. Breathe into that love. You and I cannot give our power away by letting it fly everywhere. Focus that wonderful energy with joy. Nurture it with your love. Affirm now that you are safe, that you are loved, that you have a voice, and you speak it with joy, with strength, with authority, with wisdom and faith and love. There is no failure in God. We may have a bruise, but it is not fatal. Let go, let love, let joy, let God. Take a deep breath and let go. Take another breath. When you let go of the tension. Let go of anything you're holding. Check your shoulders. Are you holding your shoulders tight? Are you holding any energy in your body? Breathe into it. Let go. Let God. Know that you are safe right here, right now. That God is at work. Always has been and always will be. I am alive, alert, awake, and enthusiastic about my good. My spirit knows it. My body shows it. My life shows it. What is your anger teaching you? That love is all there is. That if others don't want it, I bless them and release them. I let that love flow forth to heal my body, to heal my mind, to heal my relationships. Divine love heals this body temple. I am strong and whole. Divine love heals this body temple. I am alive, strong, and whole. Breathe that truth into every cell, every tissue, every part of your being. Breathe it into your mind. The peace of God is right here, right now. Divine love heals my financial issues. Whatever's going on, God is my abundant good. God is my good. It may appear outside, but it is within that I find it. Divine love is my abundant good. Divine love brings peace, joy, success. All the good I've ever wanted is right here in this divine love. I focus it, I nurture it, I take care of it, and my life works. In the quiet of our being, just for a few moments, know that truth, know that God is right here. Love is right here. Joy is right here. Breathe in and let go. All I need to know is right here, right now. The truth is revealed. My good is revealed. My true identity is holy and divine is revealed right here and right now. For this awareness now and always, we are grateful. And so it is. Amen.
Thank you, Paul, for an inspiring message. You know, what really stood out to me in that talk is to check with yourself and to take care of your own emotional needs. First, do that check-in. What is mine to do in this moment? What is mine to do in this moment? Whatever you're facing, whether it's something that makes you angry, something that makes you joyful, whatever it is, check in with that feeling. What is mine to do in this moment? So that's what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing right now. If you were inspired or uplifted, if you enjoyed that talk as much as I do, check in with yourself. What is mine to do in this moment? Can I help this message help others as well? Can I support this ministry? So really check in with yourself. Really feel, is this mine to do in this moment? So I invite you all to take whatever you have, whatever you choose to give to support our community, hold it close to your hearts. You can also give digitally. You can point your phone there. It's wonderful. Can I invite our ushers to come forward? Hold whatever you choose to give in your hearts as you say this blessing with me. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I give and all that I receive. And so it is. And whatever you give, thank you.
They say there's a universal plan for every woman, for every man. I do believe there's a higher power, but in our darkest hour, it's hard to understand. So we start to question, start to doubt. We lose faith in what life's all about. Why did the right route take the wrong turn? Why did our heart break? Why'd we get burned? Just like the seasons, there are reasons for the path we take. There are no mistakes, just lessons to be learned. Don't give up. Keep on looking deep inside. Let your heart be a guide. 'Cause there's a gift for those who keep believing. You'll find what you've been needing is right before your eyes. You'll hold the answer in your hands, and then you'll know, you'll finally understand why did the right road take a wrong just lessons to be learned. No matter how many times you stumble or fall, the greatest lesson is loving yourself through it all. Why take the right road? Take a wrong turn. Why did our heart break? Why'd we get burned? Just like the seasons, there are reasons for the path we take. There are no mistakes, just lessons, lessons to be
Thank you, Karina. Thank you, guys. It was beautiful. Love that song. The greatest lesson is to know that we're loved and to love ourselves. It's just a beautiful, beautiful song. Close your eyes one more time before we move forward to the rest of our day. How wonderful to come here to remember the truth. We are powerful. In that power, I have the ability to heal. I have the ability to bless. I have the ability to take care of me and the right to take care of my own spiritual well-being, and then I can move forward to be a blessing to others. Breathe into your heart. Let the love flow forth as we affirm together our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. Let's all stand and join hands, sing "Let There Be Peace on Earth," and let it begin with me.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. With me. Thank you. Happy Sunday.
Blessings are falling, are falling, are falling. Blessings are falling like a sweet, sweet rain. Blessings are falling, are falling, are falling on me. Beauty is falling, is falling, is falling. Beauty is falling like a sweet, sweet rain. Beauty is falling, is falling, is falling on me. Oh Lord, I receive your blessing. Oh Lord, I receive your grace. Oh Lord, I will dance forevermore. Oh Lord, I receive your blessing. Oh Lord, I receive your